Hello, we're back again. Today is going to be a chest day. Now, today is also 1 a.m., but I have a week off work, so I don't need to be freaking up early every single freaking day. And by early, what I mean is freaking give myself enough time to actually do the shit I need to do before I go to work. Today is also a bit different. We're trying another microphone. Speaking in which, you know what I need to do? There's a freaking button on here. I'm just gonna touch it. I forgot to freaking turn on the noise cancel. Never mind, it was already on. So this is as best the audio is gonna get. Anyway, the new mics that I got. This one's got like a different freaking, I don't know what they call them, dead cats or some shit like that. I don't know, the fuzzy things that go on them. The grey one's apparently a little bit better at getting rid of that sort of low bassy background noise, even though they are meant for the wind. So I'm not entirely sure massively about that. Anyway, I think today I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna choose a different flat chest machine because the one I'm using, I can currently max stack it. So I sort of need to swap it up a little bit. I might go over to the plate loaded one, see how that feels. It's apparently quite a lot better as well from the people who I know have used it. Probably start off with some Smith Machine freaking incline bench because I love it. It's my favorite chest exercise. It's definitely fucking up there. Let's move on to some more important things. Today's topic, it sounds crazy. It's going to be quite a clickbaity title. Nobody cares about your physique. That's crazy, right? Like, who would say that? Like, legitimately. Because, obviously, you care about your physique, right? But what I mean by that is, when you go into a gym, oftentimes people will sit there, they'll try and look their best, or, you know, they'll be a bit worried, like, oh, I'm looking stupid. I'm looking a bit stupid doing this exercise, or some shit like that, right? Nobody cares. I think people need to get a grasp of the fact that when you go into a gym, people are less concerned about you and more concerned about themselves. You sitting there worrying about trying out this new exercise that you've seen is, you know, it's a little bit crazy because in reality, nobody's fucking looking at you. The amount of people that come to me and they're like, oh, I don't want to start the gym because everyone's going to be looking at me because I'm so small or I don't look as good as them. Motherfucker, shut the fuck up, right? Because when you start the gym, yeah, of course you're not going to be the biggest guy in there, right? Nobody is. And it will take you a long fucking time, a lot of hard work to even get to that point. But the same goes for everybody. Everybody all started at some point. And everybody went in there with that first idea of, oh, I'm going to look a bit stupid doing this. I've never done it before. But in reality, you just need to go in there, keep going. You know, you'll get better at it, right? And that goes for every single one of you. If you haven't started the gym yet, or if you're just starting out, I would highly recommend just going in there and doing your thing, man. Like, come on. It's not that difficult. Just go in there, don't care about what anyone thinks. It's quite honestly a simple concept to grasp. And I believe that most of you will just overcome it one day, right? I mean, you know how long it fucking took me to actually start recording in the gym? See, it was about a year ago was when I originally thought of it. I was like, shit, I should probably start recording myself. I actually had a good physique back then as well. Like, I'll be honest, I had a great physique then. Like, in terms of all my physique stages, that was my peak, some might say. But I'm working back towards it, and that's the whole point in this freaking YouTube channel, is to sort of document my progress throughout. So, again, hopefully you'll look back at these videos hopefully in about a year or so's time, and you'll be like, damn, this guy's fucking changed, right? I'm kind of hoping just one day I'll look completely different to what I do now. It'll be light and day, night and day. Light and day, fucking hell. Anyway, nobody cares. You need to keep fucking just going in there and doing your thing, right? Because if you're sat there too concerned about yourself, like sort of looking funny, specifically, I see a lot of it with like trying out new exercises, right? Because loads of people will see all these new exercises on TikTok, Instagram, and all that jazz, and they'll fucking, they'll be like, oh, I'm too scared to try this out because what if I do it wrong and someone looks at me funny? Just try it, If someone is genuinely that concerned about you, they'll come over to you and they'll say something, right? And if they're not, then they won't. At the end of the day, it's not that deep. Like, understandable if you're fucking deadlifting with like your back curving like the fucking like a bridge or some shit, right? Then somebody's gonna come over and be like, hey bro, you're gonna hurt yourself, right? Nobody really cares so long as you're not gonna hurt yourself. If you look like you're gonna hurt yourself, then someone will come over and try and help you. It's not a case of people think you're weird for doing it that way, or that they'll come over and they'll try and help you do what you want to do. The biggest misconception is that everybody's out to get you. And honestly, it's just not like that. I mean, the amount of times that I've been into the gym, especially when I was starting out, right? I was doing exercises, my form was off, right? And people have just sort of left me to it, to do my own thing, because at the end of the day, my form will correct itself eventually. But there's been times where I've been on sort of tricep pushdown specifically. I'm quite a big perpetrator for not doing those properly, I'll tell you that much. But this guy came over to me and was like, hey, look, listen, you're doing it slightly wrong, but here, I'm going to show you how to do it properly, right? And he showed me there and then how I could do it with less of my body weight pushing the weight down, because I used to sort of lean over it and sort of like tricep dip it down, But he was like, you need to use your elbows a little bit more, keep them more locked into place. And that really, honestly, that helped me, because I really thought that maybe he was going to come over and say, you're doing it fucking wrong. Fuck you, get out of the gym. You don't even deserve to be in here. But no, I'll be honest with you, it's just not like that. It's just, the whole point of this is people often have these massive misconceptions about the way people think and act in the gym. Nobody really cares about what you're doing, and nobody really looks at you or is, they don't concern themselves with you unless you look like you're going to hurt yourself. Say you're on a bench and you freaking failed this PR, you're stuck under it, like, So people will obviously come and help you in that situation. So I think you should just go in there, do your thing, and, you'll get it eventually, right? Anyway, moving on to bigger things here. Hopefully, maybe in the future, I'm looking at getting some form of coaching, because doing it myself, I'm not really knowledgeable enough in the field to really push myself to that next level. And I think having a coach there as a sort of extra step would be absolutely phenomenal, right? I mean, of course, I've got to freaking stick to what this guy says. I can't just fucking go off and have a cheat meal and whatnot. But hopefully, he's sort of going to give me the advice that I need to really push my physique up into those top tier levels, right? Now, I don't really know the ins and outs of my genetics and whatnot, but hopefully he'll be able to sort of advise me on what best to do, whether or not I'm even cut out for this shit. We're almost at the gym now. Probably be there within the next 2 minutes, I'd probably say. So I'll definitely see you guys in there, starting off on the freaking Smith machine. Hopefully, I want to kind of maybe push 120 on there today, but we'll see how I'm feeling. I'm feeling quite energized, considering it's 1:15 in the morning, right? I'm feeling energized, and yeah, I want to push myself as hard as I fucking can. Because if I'm not doing that, then what am I doing, right? What am I doing in there? Absolutely fuck all. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, I will see you guys in there. Exercise number 1. Right next to the freaking speakers. So hopefully you can still hear me. I mean, I'm just hoping the freaking noise cancelling on these mics is just a little bit better. Anyway, let me get into this freaking warm-up set, and then we can cut straight to the fucking main set 1. First real set. Here we go. I actually took some freaking pre-workout before this workout, so yeah, I'm feeling that's hitting in right now. I'm feeling it. I think we're gonna do this 120. Maybe we might push it a little bit higher, but I doubt it. We'll see. We'll see. I didn't go to failure on that set, so I think I can push a little bit more weight. Anyway, here we go. Next freaking set. Increase the weight a tad. A little bit more than usual. So we'll freaking see, obviously. Anyway. Final set on the Smith machine. Now move over to some flat press. One thing I do wish I had, which I don't because it's fucking 1:30. I don't even know what time it is. It's gone 1 o'clock, right, in the morning. There's nobody in the fucking gym. I would like to ask someone to freaking give me some assisted reps. So maybe I'll hit up a few of my friends, see if they want to hop in with me, do a session. And I can get some assisted reps in this. Anyway, let me get in. Less reps, but also I did less weight. How interesting. Here we go, I got the freaking cinematic camera angles. I had to do a couple of sort of tester sets before this, so I could like feel out the weight and stuff. Anyway, let's freaking do this. Tell you what, whoever freaking invented this machine, this shit's goated. I mean, it's plate loaded, so you've got really, as far as I'm concerned, no weight limit. I ain't pushing nearly enough to freaking exceed the weight limit on this. I'm gonna stay hydrated. But yeah, it's actually got a freaking sick range of motion as well. Like the push off is a little bit hard, just because it's all the way back here. But once you get up there, you know, I kind of had to decrease the weight a little bit just so I could actually push it off. But hell, I might even, I'll leave it at that weight. Let's try and get my reps in rather than freaking ego lifting. Alright, probably the last freaking set on this. And then I'll move on to some dumbbell flies as per the regime. Alright, had to take the freaking shirt off because we're fucking warm. You know how it is. Anyway, let's get into this set. Next set. Final freaking set. And then we can head to the last exercise. And we'll head to the posing. There we go, first set of the final exercise. Of course, you guys know how it goes. You saw the last chest video. Best finisher you can get. Because I can go straight from a fly into a press as a sort of, I don't know, superset, drop set. I don't know what you want to call it. But let's get into this. Probably do 2 more sets of this and then I'll finish up. Last set, I've had a little bit less rest time, so I'm going to drop the weight. I guess sort of like a prolonged drop set if you must. Probably, yeah, 2 pins down. Sort of just try and squeeze and burn as much as possible. into the posing room at last. The place where we all want to be. So we can check out the pump. Right, let me get this shirt off and we'll hit some poses. Maybe a quick pose beforehand. Here we go. Chest pump. Freaking active. Whew. So, out of the gym now. Got some freaking icy drink in this Stanley cup, but it's like American Express branded, which I got from a festival. So that's great. Absolutely ice cold, freaking great on a hot day like today. Let me start my car so I can get the aircon on as well. Whew. Oh, that's so freaking nice, bro. Holy. I need to do something about this hair situation. It's getting a bit long. I should probably go to the hairdressers, and every time I go to the gym, it is soaked with freaking sweat, which is kind of disgusting, but it is what it is. That's how things have to be. Anyway, overall, that was a great freaking session. Tomorrow is going to be back, but I think I'm going to throw in a few elements of rear delts as well, make it more of a pull day, but minus the biceps, if that makes sense. Probably, I don't know. We'll freaking see. I was going to do some bent over rows, but I kind of like just the regular T-bar row, to be honest with you. So yeah. I may go in the daytime, I may not. Who knows? I'm freaking scared of recording in the daytime in case I freaking record someone who doesn't like it and they're like, yeah, you, stop freaking recording. In fact, you know what? That brings us to today's topic precisely, right? Because today's topic is freaking... Sorry, I thought I saw somebody. It's fucking 2:30 in the morning. I don't think anybody's going to be out, to be honest. But yeah, that comes back to today's video. Nobody cares. Why should I care? You know what? In the next few videos, I'm going to do a daytime video where it's packed in the gym. I'm going to do my freaking best to go back to today's video and think, does anybody really care? Of course, if somebody doesn't want to be recorded, I'm of course not going to record them. I'll change my angle up or stop recording in total. But yeah, that brought us in a full fucking circle, actually. So that's great. Nobody cares about your physique, right? Wear that tank top, fucking do that exercise, fucking, I don't know, man. Just go to the gym and fucking work out. That's my whole fucking philosophy behind everything on this channel, is just go to the gym and do what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, why does it matter if someone's looking at you, if somebody cares about you, which they don't, by the way? Why does it matter if you don't look how you want to look? Just fucking work out and you'll look how you want to look eventually, right? It might take some time. Why does it matter, what you fucking do outside of the gym, so long as you go to the gym? Don't get me wrong, don't freaking do drugs and shit and, meth, just to name a few. But yeah, just freaking go to the gym, enjoy your life, and fucking do this shit, bro. Hell yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys for the back video tomorrow.